Political analyst Raza Rumi joins us now from New York. Raza, welcome to the program. Is this a new beginning, or are the problems only just starting in terms of what sort of majority does the new Prime Minister have? Is it enough to be able to counter if Imran Khan were to decide to do what he decided to do on Sunday and bring out thousands upon thousands of people onto the streets? Can the new Prime Minister resist that voice from the street?
Yeah, so, well, thank you. I think this majority is as thin or as big as what Imran Khan enjoyed. It's a very hung sort of a parliament where no party has the absolute majority to form a government. So it's a coalition government, and this is a new coalition. So in a way, it is a beginning of sorts, but also, as you rightly pointed out, there are many a challenge. I mean, Imran Khan's protests and the street protests will continue, but in my view, they are less of a challenge than the real issues that face Pakistan's economy and its polity. Pakistan is on the verge of bankruptcy. There are less than 2 months of foreign reserves, enough to buy imports. The price of dollar has been increasing steadily, and there is inflation as a constant feature for the past 3 years, which has really upset a lot of people in Pakistan. So Imran Khan's core constituency, of course, has been mobilized because he has raised this foreign conspiracy card. But beyond that, people are hoping for a change, especially in terms of the economic management of the new government, because the team that Imran Khan had fielded was unfortunately unable to handle the economy. And many experts believe that the mess today is due to the inexperience as well as the faulty governance in the past 3.5 years.
Raza, these defections that from Imran Khan's allies, how much do you trust that they were genuine and they're based on the problems that you've just outlined? Okay, because Pakistani politics does not have a good reputation. And when you see a man like Shehbaz Sharif becoming the new Prime Minister, considering he and his son are on bail, charged with money laundering, and you have his older brother, who's the longest-serving Prime Minister the country has ever had, 3 separate terms by Nawaz Sharif, but found guilty of corruption and banned from Pakistani politics. This is just one of the 2 big dynasties that has ruled Pakistan for so much of the past 50 years at least. I mean, are we going backwards almost in Pakistan?
In a way, we are going backward. I mean, I would actually call it a kind of a reset button. So the government of Shehbaz Sharif's elder brother, Nawaz Sharif, former Prime Minister, was arbitrarily ended by the Supreme Court in 2017 when he was disqualified on a mere technicality. So there's a lot of many corruption cases. There's a lot of propaganda as well. But mind you, many of these charges are yet to be proved in courts. In fact, the current Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif, his case was also reviewed by the UK authorities for money laundering. And they looked at all his accounts and all his incoming transactions, and they did not find any irregularity. The case which is pending in Pakistan is, and the Sharifs complain that these are part of the political witch hunt that started against them 4 years ago. And Imran Khan, of course, fueled that because his narrative is all about removing the corruption. So certainly dynastic model of governance or democracy is not the ideal one. But if you look across South Asia and many other parts of the world, I mean, these are evolving democracies. I mean, it is going to take many terms, many a year for the political system to change. Shehbaz Sharif has a very good reputation as the former chief minister of Pakistan's largest province, where he proved his competence as well as the ability to deliver. So under his watch, in his 2 tenures, there was unprecedented infrastructure development that took place, as well as a sound bureaucratic management. And many feel that with him occupying this office after 3.5 years of shambolic governance, there may be some semblance of governance. The larger questions that you raised are questions which have to do with the ultimate point, which is the continuation of a democratic process, holding of free and fair elections on time. And unfortunately, in Pakistan, there have been too many interruptions and too many disruptions to the process of democratization. And today, I mean, everyone is hoping that there's a reset button, and hopefully, in the years and decades to come, if the system is allowed to continue, it might yield newer parties, newer faces, and allow people to exercise accountability against all parties.
Raza, I appreciate the analysis. Thank you so much indeed. Raza Rumi in New York.